Yo, what's up? I'm back, y'all, with another video. It's Ruben, and today I wanted to talk about not caring, right? Not caring about what other people may think, not caring about the opinions of other people, and letting other people's opinions or what somebody may potentially be thinking about you hold you back. I can relate to this a lot because worrying about other people's opinions is something that held me back for a long time. It's something that, I dealt with a lot in the past. So a lot of times I would have some type of idea or a plan, something I wanted to try, or I just had, a new type of like venture or whatever you want to call it, something I just wanted to do, but I would allow, what I thought in my head other people may be thinking of me if I did it, hold me back from actually doing it. And I think we all pretty much deal with that, some people worse than others, but that can be really difficult, when you have something you really want to do, but you just can't get over the thoughts and the worries about what other people are going to think of you if you start it. But let me just say this. Um, some of y'all, some of the people I know, just a lot of people in general, maybe you watching this video right now, some of y'all have some really great ideas. Some of y'all have some really good ideas when it comes to a brand you want to start, maybe a type of business idea. Maybe you have a product you want to start selling. Maybe you want to start posting videos of yourself on social media, promoting whatever it is that you want to do. But the only thing holding you back is the worries and the thoughts and the fear of what other people might think of you if you start it. The thoughts that go on and replay in your head, like, oh, what are my friends going to think of me if I start posting videos of myself on social media? What are these people going to think of me if I start doing this thing that I want to do? And the thing about that is, man, is that you just need to really develop the mindset that you just do not care. That you don't care about what somebody may think of you if you do what you want to do. What if my friends think I'm corny? What if people think I'm making a fool of myself on social media, posting videos of myself? It's going to be hard, right? You're not going to be able to just flip a switch and instantly not care about people's opinions, but that does not mean that it's something that's impossible to do. You need to learn to just not care, man. You need to learn to just not care about what somebody may or may not be thinking of you. Because what that does is you're just setting yourself up in the future to look back and regret. You're going to look back years later and you're going to be like, dang, man, like I don't know if this idea would have worked out, but I could have at least gave it a shot. I could have at least give it a try to see if it would have worked. And I don't know about y'all, but I refuse to be that person, right? I refuse to be the person who's looking back years later and regret that I didn't try an idea or that I didn't try something that could have potentially done really well, right? Maybe I could have started a nice little business that I've always wanted to start, but because I let the thoughts and the worries of what somebody else may think of me hold me back, I never took that risk and I never tried it out. I just refuse. I refuse to let that be me. I've done that for so long. I've done that for so many years. Once you finally do something that you wanted to do for so long for the first time, and you realize, oh, wait, this is possible, right? Like, this isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. And granted, everything does come with its own specific challenges, but a lot of times these goals or ideas that we have aren't really as difficult as we thought that they actually were. You just need to go out and make that very first step, and then after that, it'll start feeling natural, and then it'll become easier over time. And also, at the end of the day, the only person that we should look to please anyway is God. We shouldn't look to please man. We shouldn't look to please the people on this earth. We should only look to please our Heavenly Father. So knowing that, the thoughts of what other people may potentially be thinking of you shouldn't even matter to begin with. That gives us even more reason to not care about what somebody may be thinking of us. And also, let me just add this on as well. Regardless of what you do, say you start a brand and it does really well, or you start a brand or you start something that you wanted to do and it doesn't do really well and it fails, people are going to have something to say regardless, right? People are always going to have their opinions about what you do, regardless of if you are winning or losing. And if you do start that idea that you've always wanted to start, the worst thing that could happen is that it just won't work out. And even if that does happen, tomorrow is another day. Maybe tomorrow you can try out another idea that you had. But if something doesn't work out the way that you intended it to, the world is not going to end. That doesn't mean you're a failure in life. That just means you had an idea and it didn't really go as planned. But at least you have the mental peace of knowing that you gave it a shot and you tried it to begin with. So now years later, you won't be looking back and saying, I never even tried it. But yeah, man, I just really wanted to talk about not caring because like I said in the beginning of the video, that's something that I allowed to hold me back for so many years, and I just refuse to do that anymore. Especially if you have a passion for something, or maybe you feel as though God is calling you to do something, Don't allow what other people may think of you to stop you from doing what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Let 2024 be the year that you finally put into action all these plans that you've had for so long. Let 2024 be the year that you finally say, you know what, man? Like, I don't care. I've had these things on the back burner for so long, and I refuse to let myself look back and regret years later. Let this be your year, because you never know, man. You can open up a door that God has been waiting for you to open up for so long, and find out that you were capable of doing things that you never even knew you had the ability to do in the first place. And it truly is a blessing realizing or learning that you have certain skills that you really had all along. You just had to take that initial risk and get started with it. Yeah, man. So just stop caring about what your peers think of you and do what it is that you want to do. And I'm out, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Peace, man.